As a student here at the University of Kentucky, I know you want to succeed in getting a degree as many others here do. Within my first few weeks here at UK, I tried to do activities as well as homework. After a while, I started to get a little behind and catch up on work I had to do. As I was doing this, I noticed after a few days I was going crazy. I couldn't think straight and I didn't know why. So I thought to myself, what am I doing differently? And the only thing I could think of is physical activity. I wanted to investigate this, so I studied hard and gave myself breaks for physical activity. I noticed a difference and I wanted to investigate further. I know many of you have probably came upon the same problem as me, and I wanted to find a way to help future and present students tackle this problem.
There are many things you can do to get active physically. Things such as running, walking, biking, swimming, basketball, rock climbing, gardening, or even dancing, just to name a few. Getting active can help you physically and academically, helping you succeed in college. According to the United States Department of Health and Wellness, in an article published in 2010, they found that only 17.1% of students met the current recommendation for physical activity in college. Physical activity has been proven to improve muscular strength, endurance, bone strength, reduce the risk of chronic disease and development, risk factors, and improve self-esteem. It's known to also reduce stress and anxiety, which we all know is key in college. It was also found that physical activity is beneficial to academic performance. Research has also shown physical movement can also affect the brain's psychology in increasing attentiveness, processing, storage, and retrieval of information. I also interviewed 2 students at the JC to see their views about the topic.
Well, I like to go to the gym and just work out, lift weights, that sort of thing. I typically do a few other things as well, such as like intramural sports. I like flag football. I also play on an indoor soccer league team that'll be starting up soon.
I do cardio for 30 minutes, and then I lift weights and do like machine workouts. I don't do any bench presses or anything like that.
Stress relief is a big thing. It always feels good after you work out. Puts you in the right frame of mind. Also, just, I feel better generally. I feel healthier. I never regret going. After getting that physical activity, I usually get refocused, so it's a good thing. Sometimes I think if you just sit at your desk too long, you can get burnout, so it's nice to get some physical activity and just kind of, regenerate.
Yes, I think it helps a lot with my mood, and it helps provide an outlet when I get stressed out about school or life or anything like that. I think it helps out a lot just to get me out of my room when I'm studying. So instead of just grinding away at one thing, I know it helps a lot to switch between activities, so I think physical activity helps me out with that. And it also clears my brain.
Physical activity has been proven to reduce and relieve stress in individuals when taking breaks for physical activity or maintaining physical activity throughout the course of the day. It's also been proven to refocus individuals. This works best after 20 minutes of physical activity. The current recommendation for adults is after 2 hours of study or work, take at least 15 to 20 minute break for physical activity and get refocused. Physical activity between work like this is known to give you a more open view about your topic.
I probably get the most benefit out of playing sports, so intramural sports or the indoor soccer team. But it kind of goes beyond just the physical activity part. It's also just the satisfaction of accomplishing something, playing a game and being competitive, whereas if you come into the gym just to lift weights, you're generally not getting that aspect of it. So it's kind of twofold. But I also think that, getting out and doing a lot of intense cardio, especially with competition in mind, is really beneficial.
According to Active Living research, you need to participate in physical activity for around 15 to 30 minutes of time to see benefits. In doing so, you will academically get better and improve concentration, short-term memory turning into long-term memory, more positive behavior, and your rational memory ability increases. It works best if you're doing a more intense physical activity, but you will still see the benefits if you're doing any physical activity.
Be at least an hour, and then maybe a game or two. So probably about, on average, an hour a day of actual real exercise besides just walking to class.
About an hour, but if I do have limited time, then the half hour of cardio really helps. So I think any less would be ineffective for me, and any more would mentally wear me out, so I wouldn't be able to finish my workout.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention published an article in 2008 saying that college students and adults should at least get 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity, such as briskly walking, and 15 minutes of vigorous intensity activity, such as running every day. These activities need to be done 10 minutes or more at a time. You should also be working on muscle strengthening activities at least 2 days a week. You may do more than these times for the greatest health and academic performance. In conclusion, we have learned that physical activity can help you academically by reducing stress and anxiety, increasing attentiveness, processing, storage, and retrieval of information. It was also found that physical activity can help concentrate individuals as well as increase academic performance. Finally, you can turn short memory into long-term memory, rational memory increases, and positive behavior is formed. There are so many more benefits to physical activity than just helping you academically succeed. I hope you choose to get active. Thank you.